Have you ever felt like there's an emptiness inside you that nothing seems to fill? Like there's a part of you still waiting for love, for safety, for someone to finally understand. Maybe you've tried everything. Therapy, books, meditation, even new relationships. But deep down, that feeling of emotional hunger remains. It's like there's a small version of you inside, still asking to be held. And maybe that's exactly what's happening. Maybe what's missing isn't something the world can give you. Maybe it's something only you can offer. In this video, you're going to discover a powerful and transformative practice called reparenting. And here's the most important part. You don't need to relive your past or reopen old wounds. You don't need anyone else to rescue you. With the right tools, you can begin today to give yourself exactly what you've always needed. Reparenting is more than just becoming your own inner parent. It's a conscious decision to turn inward and care for your emotional wounds with presence and gentleness. It's choosing to stop waiting for someone else to meet your unmet needs and start creating that safety from within as the adult you are today. It's not about blaming your past. It's about healing in the present. A lot of people think healing requires going back into the pain. But reparenting isn't about that. It's about showing up here now and creating the safe environment you never had. It's not about erasing what happened. It's about becoming the person you needed when things got hard. The protector, the nurturer, the steady presence. And yes, you can become that person. Why does this matter so much? Because when you grow up without emotional safety, your brain does what it must to survive, to adapt. And that adaptation shows up in the form of insecure attachment styles. There are 3 common types: anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. If you have an anxious attachment, you may crave constant reassurance. You might fear abandonment, overanalyze texts, feel intense panic when someone pulls away. If you lean toward avoidant attachment, you probably struggle to open up. You keep your walls high, you value independence to the point where intimacy feels unsafe. And disorganized attachment, that one's the most chaotic, swinging between wanting closeness and pushing people away. It's confusing, painful, and deeply rooted in emotional inconsistency. All of these patterns stem from the same thing: emotional neglect, instability, or absence during key moments of development. The child you once were learned that connection isn't safe. And that child is still in there, trying to protect you the only way they know how. Here's something you might not have realized. Part of you stopped growing emotionally the moment you felt most unsafe. That part, your inner child, still exists. Even if you've built a career, created a life, grown into responsibilities, there's a younger version of you waiting to be seen, waiting to hear, "I'm here now, and I've got you." And that voice has to come from you. That's what reparenting really is. Sitting down beside that wounded part of you and saying, "I see your pain, and I'm not leaving." Imagine this for a second. If you could sit across from the 5-year-old version of yourself right now, what do you think they'd ask for? A hug, reassurance, just for someone to stay. That reconnection, even if it sounds symbolic, holds power. Because once you start giving yourself what you've always needed, you stop chasing it in places where it was never meant to come from. So how do you do it? What does reparenting look like in real life? It's not a one-time thing. It's a gentle, ongoing process. And it begins with the first pillar: compassionate presence. This means learning to stay with your emotions, not judge them. It means noticing when you feel triggered, anxious, overwhelmed, and instead of criticizing yourself, responding with care the way you would for someone you love. The second pillar is emotional self-regulation. Many of us were never taught how to calm our nervous systems, but you can learn now. Through simple things like deep breathing, body awareness, gentle self-touch, like placing a hand over your heart when you feel tension. These small acts teach your body that it's no longer alone, that there is someone here now, and that someone is you. The third pillar is self-affirmation through a loving voice. That harsh inner critic, the one that tells you you're not enough, that you're too much, that you're broken, that voice isn't yours. It's a recording of old messages you've absorbed, and you can replace it. You can become the calm, wise, kind adult voice your inner child never heard. Start simply. Tell yourself, I'm proud of you. I see how hard this is. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. You're safe now. And finally, the fourth pillar. Creating rituals of care and consistency. Healing isn't a single breakthrough. It's 1,000 tiny acts of gentleness repeated over time. You can write letters to your inner child. Use affirmations each morning. Set aside time for nurturing activities that connect you to your emotions. Journaling, walking in nature, dancing, stillness. Make these moments sacred. Make them yours. Now, if this process feels strange at first, that's okay. Most of us weren't raised to believe that we could be sources of our own safety. We were taught that strength is never crying, that needing love makes you weak. But the truth is, learning to love yourself is one of the bravest things you can ever do. And if no one taught you how, it's not your fault. But it is your responsibility now. No one else can go inside and hold that wounded part of you. That's your job. And you can do it. First, the changes might feel small. You become less reactive. You sleep better. You stop chasing people who don't value you. You begin to choose peace instead of chaos. You start talking to yourself differently, with kindness instead of criticism. And over time, your relationships shift. You set boundaries. You stop people pleasing. You attract safer connections. You trust yourself more. That's what happens when you reparent yourself. You stop living like a hungry child in an adult body and start showing up as someone rooted, grounded, and emotionally whole. It's not magic. It's commitment. Quiet, slow, real. And maybe, just maybe, it's the most powerful work you'll ever do. If something in this video spoke to you, tell me in the comments. What does your inner child need to hear from you right now? Sometimes just saying it out loud is the beginning of the healing. And if you know someone who's always felt like something is missing, send this to them. Sometimes the most life-changing thing we can hear is that we're not broken. We're just wounded. And healing is possible. You don't need a different childhood to build a different future. You just need to start here. With you.